So before we start that, I need you guys to pip install Selenium. So try to pip install Selenium. For me, it's already satisfied. For you guys, it may take some time. It's a large one. This one, so it will take some time. After installing, I need you guys to make a new file. So for me, it goes to the same folder. For you, if you are placing it in any other folder, make sure that you place it in the same folder. Okay, so now I'll go again. I'll put a new file. So it's a Python file. Name it anything. Suppose okay. I'll tell you the output. Or else yeah, like just follow my what name I'm keeping. Wiki.cell.py. So py file it automatically does. No need to me to keep. So yeah, wiki.cell.py is my file name. So up to you, whichever you keep, but don't put it Selenium at any cost. So that just put it as wiki.cell or cell.py. It's up to you, but don't at all put it as Selenium. The file name is Selenium. So after you done this, I want you guys to open your browser. So I think most of you here, like most of everyone uses Google Chrome, right? Are there anyone who are not using Google Chrome? Okay, please let me know if there is anyone not using. I'm assuming that everyone are using Google Chrome only. So now go to Chrome driver, search for Chrome driver.chromium.org. I will copy this link and also paste it in the chat section for you guys. So go to this link. After reaching here, check which version of Chrome are you using. To check that, click on here the three dots and then go to help and then go to about Google Chrome. Here you can see which version you're using. So I'm using 89.0. So if I'm using 89 version, so I downloaded already. You guys download it. Okay, so after downloading it, it gets as a zip folder. So once you get it a zip folder, extract it, put it anywhere. So for myself, I actually put it at okay. I'll show you my zip folder also if it's there in Google or not. Wait, yeah. So it comes as this as a zip folder. Extract it to anywhere you like. So I extracted it to my C drive here. It's an application type. So this is the application. I'll tell you what is Chrome driver is once after you install. So after installing and getting application, don't close this folder where you put it. Just put it. Just minimize it and wait. So once you download it, please let me know with an S, or you can raise your hand also if you're done. Anything works fine, but if you do it soon, we'll go to the next step. Yeah, it's visible. Thank you, Vidya. So now, okay, every time when I want you guys to import a module, I used to say import, or I used to say import Selenium, or like import daytimer or something. But I told Selenium it's a very large file, so for that I'll only install whatever I require, or I'll use only whatever required. So that I'll use from Selenium import WebDriver. I think you might be wondering what Selenium actually is. So I'll tell you what Selenium is. Suppose now my output, or now what I want to do is like to open the browser. It automatically need to open a browser, and I will tell the topic, and it automatically need to search it by itself, and it need to show me the output. Like me, I need not to type the output by myself. So I think you got what I'm saying, right? So for that, what happens is, so my Python code should open the browser, right? So to have a frame connection between the browser and my Python code, this Selenium acts as a bridge between them. So the Selenium, what it does is, to my browser, it connects the my Python code. So using this Selenium as a bridge, my Python code does the path or does the execution, whatever control or whatever commands I give to my browser. And to open the browser or to control the browser, in between the another bridge which we are using is the Chrome driver which we install. What Chrome driver is, it's generally, if you, anyone of you are having any printers, or if you are having any cams in your phone, in your home, then you see whenever you buy those devices, you install something called drivers. What is drivers again is to establish relation between your computer and the hardware. These drivers are used in a similar way to open the drive, to open the browser by itself, or to control the browser. This Chrome drivers important. So this is the bridge before the Selenium and the browser, web browser, and between the web browser, the Chrome driver, and the Python. Yeah, it's there is something for Firefox, but nowadays most of the people are using Chrome, so I was continuing with Chrome. Even I also personally recommend Chrome only. It's there for Firefox, so you can search for Firefox browser. Okay. Uh, so what does is, so the driver acts between the medium between the Selenium as well as the web page or the the Chrome. Whereas similarly, the driver between the driver and the Python code, the Selenium acts as a bridge. I think now I think everyone got a mind map of what I'm telling. So once you understand it, now you're understanding this code is pretty simple. So for that, I'll tell you what it is. So here, suppose I say I'll put a class. So the class is info. So information. I'm searching for information, right? So if the class is info, then I define variable self variable. Okay, the argument is self, the attribute is self. So the self dot driver. So the driver, what is here a driver is the web driver which we are speaking. So it's a variable. The variable is driver and the attribute is self. So under self, this driver is used. So web driver dot Chrome. So you can see once I click web driver, there are many types. So there is Chrome, there is Firefox, there is Phantom JS, and if you go down, there are many Safari for Android, BlackBerry, Chrome options. So there are many types. So mostly we use Chrome. So that's the reason I go for Chrome. So WebDriver.chrome, then you go to executable path. So the path. So know what this path is. So you remember I told you not to close this folder, right? So here in this folder, I'm having Chrome driver. So the path you can get the path by simply double clicking on this file, and you'll just copy it here. Now you can close the file. After copying it, under single arrow, you just paste it here. After pasting this, again you need to continue it by continuing by using Chrome driver .exe. So you can automatically, because it went to the part and it searched whatever like it's parallelly searching what I'm typing, so it automatically got Chrome driver .exe. So you see that's an application, right, as I told. So that's why we're using exe file. So once you got the driver path, then we'll define another function called get, okay, underscore info, and it's under self, the attribute which I told here, self, comma, query. The what is query here is the topic which we are thinking to search, is the topic or is the information which you need to get. So now self dot query. So whenever I want to get the query, so I'm just changing my variable name into query, and then self dot driver dot get URL. So I need to search something. So I'm thinking to search in Wikipedia, right? So I'll just put my Wikipedia link here. The link is https www.wikipedia.org. So that's the link. Okay. Now let's see if it works or not. I hope I don't get any error, but let's see whether it's opening the Wikipedia or not. So once I click on this, okay. So now what we need to give a function. Sorry, we need to tell it to start the function. Suppose I give something called assist is equal to the class called info. Now I need to run assist dot get info. So let's see now it works or not. Yeah. So once I told get info, you can see it automatically opened my browser, and here you can see its Chrome is controlled by automated test software. That means my Chrome driver is working fine. So now after this, now I'll be checking out how this particular search for this, right? So for searching it, for now I'll just comment these both lines. Yeah, for now I'm going to comment these both lines. Now suppose search is the variable, or search is where I need to search, right? Like suppose, so now I'll go to Wikipedia first. So everyone go to Wikipedia, wikipedia.org. So once you go to Wikipedia, here this is the search box where you need to, whatever information or whatever you want to get, this is the search box where you'll click, right? So, and so to get, so what I need to do, my automated software need to automatically, we need to do nothing, so it should automatically go and take, okay, this is the box, and here is, this is the search bar, it need to understand this is the search bar. Okay, now here I need to give the input. After giving here input, it should select this button and it should search for the topic. So that's what actually we think, right? So what, that's what actually automatically happens when we do, that's what happens. No, we want this process to happen automatically. To happen automatically, first the variable search, here is the search itself, means this box. So the variable search is this box. So how to guess this box, I'll tell you. So for that, self dot, again driver dot, now you can see find element by xpath. There is one command called find element by xpath. I'll tell you what this xpath is. So once you see this page, when you click on the search box and click on inspect, you can see this particular thing is, whenever I put on this line, so it's already highlighted, and you can also see the search input is also been highlighted at the same time. So that means this is the HTML script for this particular search bar. So in this search bar, when you right click on it and you go for copy, there are many types of cut element, copy outer HTML, selector, JS path, styles, and here there is something called copy XPath. So now what you need to do, you need to copy this XPath. Now you need to paste it here. So in single quotation marks. So what this XPath is, it's similar to, like, see, is similar to the types in HTML also. XPath is one type where you will define this particular element in a smaller or shorter format. So that's what XPath here is. So once you click on XPath, so what happens here, so I already gave the XPath. So after opening a page, what happens, my software will automatically go to that particular XPath and it will select on that. And after selecting on that, what it will type it, whatever I'm telling it. So whatever I tell it, it will type it. So before typing, it need to select, click on it, like select it. So further, search dot click. After clicking, now search dot send keys. So send keys means it will send the query which I'm having. So it will send me the question which I'm having. So send the query, and then now the button. The button comes as like, suppose I put it as enter, and now again enter is self dot driver dot find element by xpath. And now once again I need to find the element or the xpath for this button, so that after searching here, after giving the query, it need to select on this or click on it. So for that, again I right click, I go to inspect. So after clicking inspect, I got what particular line, or what particular line of the HTML doc is this, is regarding to this search bar or the button. So now again I go to copy, I go to copy xpath. Now after copying xpath, I paste it here. So there is no requirement of I. We can put I also, that works fine. But that is the whole XPath. So after getting the XPath, now enter dot click. So you need to click by itself. So once it's done, now the whole code is ready. So that means my whole, whatever the process which I do normally, I made it in the form of code so that it does automatically. So now we need to see whether this works or not. For that, okay, I'll uncomment this both once again. So the variable assist is the class getinfo, and assist dot getinfo. In getinfo already self is defined, but whereas query is not defined. So in query I need to give the topic or the command which you need to search. Suppose in same similar to the one which is at morning. Suppose I search for Newton. When I search for Newton, let's see what happens, what it shows. So I'll run. I'll put my cursor aside. We'll see it opened automatically. It goes loading. Okay, it opened Wikipedia. Newton is typed. It automatically clicked on it, and yeah, about Newton we got it. That means whatever Wikipedia, if you search about Wikipedia and about Newton, we can automatically it opens that. So in specific, if I search for Isaac Newton, then Isaac Newton. Now if I run it again, yeah. So if you remember morning, we got this is the same thing which we got morning. Well, what our virtual assistant had read. So until here, it's the same thing which we read morning, like our assistant reading, and now we are seeing it in the text form automatically. So this is one application where I want to teach you guys. So